reason. And the bank CEOs, what are they talking about? They're talking about bringing out stable coins. So you don't really need to know what a stable coin is. I agree that, but it can be behind the scenes, but it will be affecting all the brand name companies that are part of the indices. So not just banks, but you see Uber talking about using stable coins. They're going to use it to lower costs. Because right now the credit card system, which is what a lot of people use, is expensive for people. But I definitely think that this will put cost pressure on the payments system because it is cheaper and allows all these competitors to come into the market, whether it's a Kraken, whether it's a Robinhood, whether it's an X. There are going to be a lot of super apps. That, Mark Zuckerberg really started it with the Libra, if you remember that. That was a stable coin, and Washington recoiled, and we've come along. It's going to be very hard, Kelly. It'll be several quarters before it'll impact earnings, either to the positive or to the negative, but stocks are kind of moving in anticipation of that, kind of right now. And you see the incumbents, right? Ethereum has had a great month. Circle, the one public stablecoin company, has had a great run since its IPO. So, the market's getting ahead of it, but those are just the incumbents. The point that David made, there are going to be a lot of competitors coming into this space. The gating factor now is you always have to touch first base, and the first base is your bank account. And you won't have to do that necessarily going forward if you have digital dollars. So there'll be other ways of moving money. But listen.
Does that kill banks? I'm trying to figure out what this, to Kelly's point, you mentioned disintermediation of Visa and MasterCard. Trying to understand why we need this, and if we do, what it's going to kill, because it's going to hurt something.
It's having a minor impact. It will have a minor impact, in our view, on banks in the U.S., but lots of things already work pretty well in developed markets. But in other countries, right, where the banking systems are less trustworthy, consumers are going to love an alternative.